Hey everybody, happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Or not so happy Sunday, or however you want to look at it.
Okay, so tell me, why are you not happy today on Sunday?
I'm just bored as shit.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. So,
Guess you know what I did you know what I did today?
what?
I made this.
Oh, you did. That's right. I watched you do it. Yeah, that's pretty exciting.
I know. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna do the surgical mask thingy,
Yeah.
you might as well have it be checkered flags.
You might as well make your own too.
Oh, well, I totally did. Yeah, I totally did. I made that. So,
Yeah.
but I don't know. Maybe that'll be a tutorial video this week on how to make a.
You can make male underwear by the looks of it too, because it's like elastic and like a little thing there. So.
So that's all it is. It's just a little bit of elastic and some fabric.
There you go.
And yeah, I know you want one.
Oh, I totally won't.
Yeah, I know he won't wear one.
For my balls.
Oh, Bill says hi. Hi, Bill. For my balls. Yeah, Bill is always asking for a scratch and dent 604.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
We're keeping an eye out for
Hey,
you.
we got one shipped in the other day that had like the valve covers wiped out in shipping. So.
Well, that was the
there's
602
that.
though.
Well, there was a 604 also.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, hook Bill up
So.
then. Oh, is that a scratch and dent mask? No, this is so I don't get scratched and dented. This is my protection from the world. I figure if they're doing it in South Korea, it must be a thing.
Must be a thing.
Yeah, I mean, goodness to gracious, now I'm all caught up here. So, but you know what, you guys, feel free to jump in and ask any of your questions, and we will answer them. We just got done watching the press conference, the White House press conference. Who else watched that? Did you guys watch the press conference? Hit the like button or whatever, and let us know if you watched the press conference. And we are getting comments through here, so that's good.
Oh, good.
So
Yeah.
I mean, like we've been playing with this whole live thing, and sometimes Friday night. The comments weren't showing up.
Well, I mean, we're actually talking about doing this like every Sunday now, going forward until this whole shit-demic is over.
Shit-demic. Well, actually, the truth is, I mean, you and I, we generally barbecue or do something on Sundays.
Yeah,
so
just hang
even
out.
without a pandemic, although this camera angle is totally bugging me right now. I can't do it where there's like this much space over your head.
Oh, yeah.
No can do. You gotta. It's all about the angles.
Yeah, totally different story, but
Oh
anyways.
my gosh. So John says no from Canada. No from Canada. And let's see. Oh, hey Kate. Hey Eric. Nice to see you. Seeing what else we have. I mean, you guys feel free to drop in any comments or questions, I mean race cars or otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we figure we do this like every Sunday going forward.
Yeah.
Just answer random questions for people on, racing topics primarily. I mean, we're willing to talk a little bit of politics, but
Yeah.
some people might like it, some people might not.
True.
Again, like I've said in the last 2 days, we don't agree 100% all the time.
Well,
so.
we don't agree 100% of the time, but I'm already anticipating my cash flow money that's coming from the government, my $1,200.
there's that.
So I mean, I think we should take a survey what people are going to do with it. But so let me tell you what happened.
Totally buying a gun.
You're buying a gun, but I gotta tell them the story about what happened.
go ahead.
So for my birthday, Steve shows up and he says, "Hey Kate, I need to borrow your car because I've got a hatchback." And my hatchback, it's amazing what you can haul in the Toyota Matrix. If anybody wants to see what the Toyota Matrix looks like, is go to the Kate Dillon Racing Facebook page.
That's pretty.
I know,
fucking
it's
epic.
ridiculous, but anyway, he comes back from Lowe's and he bought me a stainless steel grill. So it was a thing of beauty. And then now, since clearly we are definitely going to be quarantined or whatever you want to say for the foreseeable future, and you've been bringing cans of beer, so I offered to him today and I said, hey, for your birthday I will buy you a kegerator. So that's
And you did.
And I
Which
did.
is pretty fucking
I sat
badass,
here
so.
on the patio with my phone and the internet and bought you a kegerator. We've got a 2-tap kegerator coming.
Technically it can be like a business investment, because we can drink beer and talk on here and write the beer kegerator thing off.
Well, and use it for a Christmas party too.
There's that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I just saved my own self a lot of money. Somebody noticed you're back to natural light.
No, I'm not. I'm actually on Ultra today.
Ultras
Yep.
mixed with some Bud Light there too.
Well, I mean, not in the glass.
Not
but,
there, but yeah.
There's some Bud Lights in there, but I also, my favorite beer ever is Stella Artois.
See,
Hence
and
the
that's
name of my skunk.
yes.
So, That's my favorite beer. I also like Heineken's.
Okay.
I'll drink the hell out of some Heineken's.
Well,
I was just trying to take it light today. Got to keep my figure so I can wear my man Jason Orr's shirt.
Oh, look at that. Represent.
Yeah, represent.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Can everybody see his shirt right there?
Can't get too fat,
There
otherwise.
we go.
I think it's like backwards on the camera.
Oh, it might be.
Yeah.
And then here's my shirt for the day.
955 Automotive right here.
I like my shirt for the day.
Yeah. Saw that. Karma. Yeah.
I don't really like what the camera does to when I look at my shirt.
Oh,
That
right.
is a bad deal right there.
Right.
But anyway, yeah, I like that saying.
Anyway.
Yeah. I totally lost track. Oh, so I bought you a kegerator.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna have 2 taps. And
Yep.
what kind of beer do you think you're gonna get for the kegerator?
Probably be a Stella in one and probably an Ultra in the other.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, because you'll be able to manage your own lines.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah, I mean it'll be here. Like I know the kegerator's gonna live here.
Oh, that'll be pretty badass. I guarantee.
Probably right around the corner is I'm guessing. Yeah. Because it's not an outdoor kegerator.
No.
Oh, and then for the dietary, you're getting the thumbs up for watching the. Okay.
Trying to stay healthy even though we're eating junk food and drinking
Okay.
like
Good.
ridiculously light beer tonight.
Good evening from Riverhead, New York. That stimulus check gonna come with a $10.99, and I'm going to say we will be on lockdown sometime this week. Stay safe. Well, we're on a stay-at-home order in North Carolina.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah, and
If you're not essential, so to speak.
yeah,
I still do automotive work for the public, so technically I would be considered essential. So we can stay open, but probably what I'll end up doing is just putting a close to the public sign out front because
well,
I don't want anybody coming in with some nasty Gunga disease that I don't need.
I think that's I think that's wise.
Yeah.
That's wise. And what I love about the internet is and we'll be slowed down obviously at Crate Insider, so we probably won't work with Crate Insider selling beer. We are not selling beer.
That's not a bad freaking idea.
Oh my God, that's a whole nother. I might have to sell these masks though.
Yeah, sell the mask.
Do I
Yeah,
need?
yeah.
So you guys have to let me know. Should I make and sell the checkered flag surgical masks?
Mhm.
Is this like a hot new look? Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. Going to a dirt track. I mean, look at the dirt tracks that you and I go to, where we have to wear goggles to protect our eyes.
Carolina Speedway comes to mind. Not calling anybody out, but yeah, I've never been there where you can,
but then
where you can actually see the race and breathe afterwards.
Yeah, and this would be helpful to keep out all the dirt and dust.
Exactly.
I don't know. I might have to investigate like the
There you
type
go.
of fabric to use, but
Yep.
I just wanted to make it because I had it. Let's see. Somebody says I just ordered a spring smasher. Will I get that this year? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, those guys are still. I don't keep those. It's nothing I'm touching. I just ship it straight from the manufacturer. But yeah, if you just ordered that spring smasher.
Mark Garner.
Yeah, and he says, Mr.
Yep.
29, loved watching you race at Amiga.
Yep.
All your
Yep.
California friends are really tuning in to our
They are
Facebook
awesome,
Lives.
awesome family. Garners. We all go back a long way, and yeah, badass people.
Nice,
Yep.
nice. And it used to be that I could never get him on video, and now I'm getting in on lives 3 days through this entire weekend.
You get me drunk, and then I get on camera. That's
Oh
what
my
happens.
God! I get you drunk, and this is what I choose to do.
Well, there you go. There's that.
No, it's interesting.
Let's drink
stuff.
beer and make money.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's, I think we all feel a little bit isolated from the world, when you're used to being able to be out there.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is, I do have to say with the Facebook Lives, I feel like this is a great way to connect with people.
Yep.
And I know that I'll be doing some more with my other stuff. So I'll be live with Winning Motorsports Marketing, at least for the first 3 days of this week. I'm thinking of doing, I don't know if I mentioned it to you, but I'm thinking about doing the Veda Challenge, which is the vlog every day in April.
Okay.
On my own YouTube channel.
Is that an April Fool's joke, or you're actually going to do it?
Well, I've done it before.
Okay.
I've done April and I've done August. That's why they call it
Okay.
Veda. So I'm thinking about that, but I'm kind of curious what people want to know because I do all those tutorials and I do all my nerdy stuff over on my own channel.
Well, I mean, maybe you should do like a whole vlog deal on since it is Crate Insider, maybe do.
Well, no, I wouldn't be vlogging for Crate Insider. I'd be vlogging all my, random stuff.
Oh, no clue what you're gonna do then. I was gonna say if you're gonna do it for Crate Insider, I mean, I'd do it on, rumors and myths in crate racing would be a great. You could talk literally every day for like 2 hours on all the bullshit people talk about crate racing.
That is not a bad idea. I could probably do that too.
Yep.
I mean, heck, if I already got my makeup on one day, I might as well just keep, do as many. I might as well just hang out. And
Stay up till midnight. Keep it on and keep going.
Oh well, I wasn't really thinking about live streaming because some of those live streams are just super boring. Especially when you get on a live stream. Somebody starts a live stream and you think, oh, I'm going to tune in, and they're all like, yeah, we're just going to wait for people to get here.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I hate that. I just start talking and like you be here when you get here,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
We can
watch it
answer
later.
a question again.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But go ahead, you guys. Anytime, any of your questions, feel free to drop them in there. Topic number 1: Hendren cheats.
I totally do. And Josh Helms knows because I used to build his 602 engines all the time. And yeah. No, I only cheated for him though.
Oh, only.
Only
Yeah.
for him. Yeah.
Wow.
That's why he won so many races.
Is that what it was? Oh, okay. and now he's a direct part of a series.
He thinks he is, I think. No, he's like part of some series about modifieds or some shit.
Yeah.
I'm a certified engine builder for it, so.
That's good. Oh, yeah. See, look at that. You got in the plug for the Middies modifieds,
Yeah, there you
and
go.
then and then they got the street stock class with that now too, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know. I think so. We're drinking beer. I made a mask today. We watched the press briefing.
Mm-hmm.
I am drinking strawberry lemonade. I made salsa.
There's no vodka in it.
No, there's not any vodka in this. I'm trying to keep it. I'm not really a big drinker.
There's no calories in vodka, so you're good.
Well, yeah, there's that, but I don't know. I'm just not a big drinker. Yeah, I'm just not. I started the day. In fact, I had a beverage this morning before you did.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Remember, I
actually.
kicked off the day
Yeah,
with the Bellini,
I showed up with the Diet Coke, so.
and then I was like, "Whoa, you're not drinking yet?" You're like, "Oh, I need some caffeine." So.
Yeah, well, I did. So.
Oh, see, that was my voice of yours, because
Right.
I don't like your voice when you pretend you're me. Do your me impression.
My name's Keith Dillon.
God, I hate that. I'm like, I do not sound like that. Pat says, no liquor today, LOL. And let's see, which came first, the chicken or the egg?
Definitely the chicken.
I'm going to argue with you. The chicken had to come from somewhere, so there was an egg.
Well, the chicken actually came from a T-Rex, so who knows?
Which means the chicken was hatched out of an egg.
Maybe.
From
but
the
where'd the
T-Rex.
first egg come from?
From the T-Rex. From whatever laid it.
I mean, it was something.
Well, it had to have been, but it had to have been a mistake of nature, or as we would call a genetic mutation.
So a random egg popped up, and then now we have a chicken and a freaking T-Rex.
Well, no, well,
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well.
so I'm right.
Oh yeah, because there was like this magical, like snap the fingers and the chicken was born.
Well, I mean,
chicken was just here.
Never mind, I won't get into that. Go ahead.
Okay. I think I don't know. But should we keep score on some of the things that we agree and don't agree on? Actually, we don't know.
We don't really keep score because.
No.
I mean, if we did, I mean, 3/4 of the time I'd be right, you'd be wrong. So I mean, it'd be kind of pointless,
God.
and you'd be angry all the time.
No, you would be a crybaby. All right. Let's see. What's a roundabout price on a 602 delivered to my door? Brad, with what?
Yeah, that's the underlying question is like engine only. We can't
carb to headers.
We can't really say prices like online and in public. I mean, if you call us, we can give you a price.
No, but there's a big difference.
Well, no, but GM has a map pricing deal where literally nobody can advertise underneath a certain price.
Right.
That being said, prices are better when you make a phone call than they are when you either ask in public or look at somebody's online ad.
Well, unless we've got any of our engine packages up, then it's already considered in there.
Well, yeah, that's true too.
But it really depends that with your 602, what level of completion you would like it to be, and we do try to definitely tailor that to whatever your situation is. So, for instance, if you're racing in the IMCA series, you need to have IMCA seals. That's an entirely different deal compared to some of the other series. So, but we can certainly help you with that for sure. Let's see. The T-Rex egg got split into lots of pieces. Look at that. And you're popular.
Well, I had
messages.
to text my kid. He's like, "I'm headed home." Okay.
Yeah. Oh, well, Alex did put out a great video today. I really liked the editing.
He
of his
did.
video.
Yeah. If you get a chance, go to Alex Hendren Racing
On Facebook.
on Facebook
there.
and check out his video on the dirt car lift.
Yeah.
It's pretty badass.
Well, and Dean and Cody are great
And
to work with there.
he edits all. He makes his own videos, edits them all himself. Matter of fact, he edits like videos for you sometimes. He used to do a lot.
How did he learn how to edit video?
Of course, by you, but I'm just saying. But he still does that for you quite a bit, and but he does all his own videos. He's gotten all his own sponsorship and everything, thanks to the help of Kate.
Oh, thank you.
So be sure to check out her deal with Winning Sports Marketing.
Winning Motorsports Marketing.
Or Winning Motorsports Marketing.
Yeah. Well, thank you.
And he's texting me again, even though I said, okay, I'll be home soon.
Yeah, go ahead and tell him that we're live on Facebook.
No, he said, don't talk about blowing up motors.
Oh, okay. Pat says, I know that 955 guy from my area.
Yeah, he's kind of
Jason Orr.
He's kind of a cool dude.
He's a super cool dude.
One of my favorite engine builders next to myself. Him and Ingram are two cool dudes, and I like them both. So
yeah,
we're all pretty good buddies. Me and Jason, Jason Orr from 955, we pretty much text each other every day, like constantly giving each other shit about something. So we have a good relationship, fun relationship.
Well, and memes now.
The meme thing. Yeah, we're constantly going back and forth with memes and random cartoon shit and everything else. So.
There are so many good ones. Do you have a favorite meme right now?
Oh God, I don't.
I mean, there's no.
Just because there's too many good ones.
But there's so many because between the Tiger King thing.
Oh God, yeah, and I watched that. That was
okay,
a shit show.
All right, so
I'm telling you, I figured I'd watch that shit. I turned it on. I'm like, all right, this has been on my queue for like, I don't know, friggin' week. So I gotta watch this shit and just see what happens. So I'll tune into the first episode. It was like, line cast, hooked, reel me in. I was done after the first episode. I had to watch it.
Well, I mean, you messaged me on Tuesday because since the quarantine, normally Steve would go out and
I'd go out with friends and stuff like that.
Right, but since then, so now we've been having dinner together basically every night. Yeah. But you messaged me on Tuesday and you're like, hey, I'm going to go home. I'm going to run through a drive-thru, grab some food because I'm in the middle of watching a series. I got to go home and watch the rest of it. I was like, okay, all right. So he tells me that he's watching this Tiger King thing, and so I decided that I was going to give it a shot. Oh my God. I got halfway through the first episode. Couldn't do it. I mean, I was like, to me, this was like Geraldo Rivera, or I was waiting for like Jerry Springer. I was waiting for somebody to come out with a chair and start like fighting or something. I mean, I was just like, oh my God.
Full on redneck drama.
Full on.
But it's like really fun to watch. It's a train wreck. I mean, you got to watch it.
Well, and I have so many of my friends. I mean, the Tiger King is just absolutely taken over the Facebook feed at this point.
Oh, absolutely.
Some of those memes are hilarious. I mean, at least I watched enough of it, the half of that first episode, that I know all of the characters. So I get all the memes.
Oh yeah.
You know, and I know the general story of sort of it.
Well, because I've been talking about it since Tuesday, so.
So has everyone else on Facebook. So I mean, even though I didn't see the part about the lady probably killed her husband, I know that.
She totally killed her husband.
Anyways. You know, yeah. She was
whatever.
weird.
Yeah.
So that's Tiger King.
Yep.
Tiger King.
Yep.
Obviously, we're all talking about the coronavirus.
Yep.
Let's see. Nathan says, we was talking in the shop last week, and Mark said you had or have a pet skunk.
I completely do.
Yes. Tell everyone about Stella.
Her name is Stella Artois, named after my favorite beer. She has her own Instagram page, so if you're interested in skunks, go to her page. It's Skunk Life with Stella on Instagram, and yeah, she's cool. Have a good time. She's kind of like a cat, but because can be as bitchy as a cat, but she's also like a dog and wants to be petted, and she's all soft and cuddly and stuff like that. So
yeah, well, I'm going to show them Stella's. Here we go. There's Skunk Life with Stella. I don't know if it'll show up. The light's being weird. Okay, it does not want to show up. All right, Skunk Life with Stella on Instagram. Brad says, I ate Chinese food tonight to try and build up immunity.
That might work. I was thinking about switching to Corona beer, but.
Oh man, they gotta be hurting. I haven't actually looked at their stuff.
When all this shit started, like the Corona memes were freaking hilarious.
They were great. They were
badass.
Yeah, they were. They
also dropped 25% of their business because of the Corona memes and everything going on.
That shit just got real, and yeah, I like what we're hearing from the press conference today, though, that that they re-examined all the models and would put in real-world data to see where we're at and what we needed to do. And I feel a lot more confident about we're doing the right thing.
So how do these numbers relate to global warming?
Well, truth is, I mean, I am not going to be popular here for a moment, but the truth is, the number one problem and why we struggle with climate change is truly population.
Global warming. It was named climate change, after they proved that the Earth wasn't warming. It was just changing.
Okay. No. No, that is so wrong.
It's totally true.
Global warming, it was terrible marketing because people are like, well, I don't understand. It's the worst blizzard we've ever had. I was waiting for it to be global warming, so it's like summer all the time.
Right.
That's not the case. Global warming really is the entire globe is warming, which means
this is
it's
one of those
melting
things we do not get along with
at all.
Do not agree on.
No, not at all. I mean, and the real danger is when we have enough of the ice melting that our seas warm and that it stops some of those things. What are those currents?
I don't know. Blah,
yeah,
blah,
the current,
blah, blah,
like
blah.
the currents through the North Sea. That's an issue. But if you want to know what's really causing more of the global warming or global climate change is the overabundance of population. So if you were really hardcore, you have to decide: are you all about people or are you all about climate change?
What do you think, Greta Thunberg? Is she about people or climate change?
Well,
or
she was telling people to wash their hands, but I mean, if in Greta's world, if most of us died, the world would be better off.
Well,
So Greta's kind of being a little hypocritical right now. If her main thing is, I mean, if we all ruined her childhood because there's so many of us.
Right.
Yeah.
So she wants to save the planet, so kill people. That's pretty much what it comes down to.
I mean, not that it has to be that.
No.
Yeah. But but truthfully, I mean, that's our biggest problem. The biggest contributor to global climate change is the abundance of people.
Of course.
But I mean, I want us to save our lives. Let's see. Globe has been warming and cooling for billions of years. It's just part of the world.
Thank you. I agree.
Yeah.
Kate's not going to agree with you, but I do.
You know, you can have a campfire and it's burning, but when you pour gasoline on it, that would be the difference.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Is that we've been pouring gasoline on the planet for a while.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's kind of a dick move that you've got us going on this.
I was just messing with you.
You know that I am never going to be in the same camp as you on this.
I know.
Not when, what many of you don't know, before I started selling race car parts, my degree is interior design. My minor is in appropriate technology, which is basically sustainable design. I was a LEED accredited professional working in architecture, and so green design is kind of my thing. I'm not a hippie weird, the weird version.
No.
I don't want to have like a house made out of tires.
No, you shave your pits. That's a good thing.
I do that.
Yeah. You're not a hippie.
And I am not. I'm a yippie. I'm like a yuppie.
Oh, there you go. There you
Yeah. So going more towards a plant-based diet.
Good God.
Well, truthfully, that's the other thing.
Buy her a freaking barbecue pit for her birthday, or a freaking grill for her birthday, and she goes, I now want to be a plant-based diet person.
I just bought some pineapple. I think it'd be really good on the grill.
Pineapple will never touch that grill, trust me.
Oh my God, grilled pineapple is so
No,
good.
it's just-
You know what I also
no.
want to try? I want to try grilled watermelon.
It's like, have you seen the meme about the Italian dude? It's like the first Italian guy that saw a pineapple put on a pizza, and they're like trying to hold him back from like killing people. It's pretty epic.
No, but I love like ham and pineapple pizza or Canadian bacon and pineapple.
God.
Canadian bacon's better.
Yeah, see,
than
we don't get
ham.
along. We don't get along.
We totally
I
get
don't know
along.
how the hell we're in
We
business
just-
together.
We get along. We just don't agree. We complement one another. That's what we're rolling with.
There's that.
Fire Air Ad Q. I don't know what that. Fire Aid. Oh, Pete Walton. Fire. I don't know. Methanol burns cooler. Pour that on it. Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, you can actually pour the methanol on the fire, and
then
it'll
you
probably
won't even
it'll
see it.
actually put the fire out, because that's why methanol works so good. That's why methanol cools. It burns so slow.
Interesting.
Yeah, so I can take a pan of methanol and take a match and throw the match in the methanol, and the match will go out.
Well, that's what I've heard about gasoline too. So I watched a MythBusters or something.
It depends on the temperature of the gasoline. So if I wouldn't want to do it in the
Like the
middle,
whole throwing a lighter.
I wouldn't want to do it in the middle of July.
Okay.
For instance, because the
Well, the
fumes
fumes is
are
what starts on fire.
lights up exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, methanol burns so slow, and that's why it creates torque.
Canadian bacon is the best. Totally agree. Of course, he's calling us from Canada.
Right.
Or joining from Canada.
What is Canadian bacon? I don't even know. It's like.
Well, I mean, it's Canadian bacon is its own thing.
I mean, Canadian beer is freaking awesome, but I mean, their bacon's, it leaves a lot to be desired. I mean, I do like the maple syrup and shit, but.
Oh my God, you don't like Canadian bacon? What is wrong with you?
No, I'm just not a fan. I like bacon.
Wow, but you like ham.
No, I hate ham. Ham is nasty to me.
Okay.
But I love bacon.
Because you know the other.
And I love like a pork roast and stuff like that. But Canadian bacon, oh yeah, it's not.
Oh my God, I love Canadian bacon, and I also love, if we're talking about ham, I also like prosciutto.
No clue what the fuck that is.
That is the Italian ham. You've seen where it's super thin slice, like paper thin, and maybe I wrap it around cantaloupe or honeydew melon.
No, it just sounds horrible.
Probably tried it and didn't even know.
No, I didn't try it.
Or I had a prosciutto wrapped mozzarella not too long ago.
You did? I didn't. No, I did not try that. I would not try that. I am not a ham fan. I think it's nasty.
Well, you wouldn't have known it was ham.
My brother is though. My brother's like a ham whore. So.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I hate ham.
Oh wow. Maybe we should title these episodes like "How Steve Really Feels About That."
I could go on about a lot of things. So.
That you can.
Like,
that you can.
My pet peeve number 8,552.
Yeah. Well, yeah. That. I don't know. I guess there could be a whole series about Steve, the things Steve hates.
Well, there's plenty.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead.
Like your stay-at-home order.
I know why we're doing it. I'm just not a freaking fan of it. I don't like staying at home, so.
No, you do not. No.
I like going, doing shit, and being around people, and interacting, and so this is like completely goes against everything I like.
Well, and here's something that that you and I do not agree on. What do you think of what does it look like? What does the other side of this look like as far as recovering in our economy?
Oh, I mean, I think it's going to blow the economy all to shit. And this is either going to be, here's how I look at this. This is either going to be 1,000% warranted, or it's going to be the worst hoax pulled on the entire world ever known to man.
Okay, but how do you know if it's a hoax?
Well, I'm not calling it a hoax per se, because people are dying, people are sick.
But how many people? How many people have to die before you recognize that? Wow, that could have been a lot worse.
I don't know. There's no number that can be put on that because every life's valuable. I mean, I'm not going to say more people have to die or don't, but I'm just saying that I mean, every day you watch or say this shit on the news about, oh, we have to have herd immunity, but stay 6 feet apart. So if enough people don't get it, you don't get this herd immunity. So what sense does it make for everybody to be isolating? I mean, I can still fly. I can still go to the damn grocery store. I can still go to Walmart. I can go over to Walmart right now, even though we're on a lockdown order or whatever the fuck you call it. I can go over to Walmart and interact with all sorts of rednecks, and they're buying fucking toilet paper.
Well, and that is why I have this.
But that doesn't do no good if you touch your finger on a piece of toilet paper that some asshole touches on and you touch your nose.
You didn't see me leave today, did you? With my gloves in hand?
No. Well, I mean, whatever. I'm just saying, I don't know. I know why we're doing it. It's just getting way carried away.
Well, I thought that's the problem, is if we really do.
We're hilarious.
You guys are Well, I mean, if the numbers do stay low, people are going to say, oh man, the flu's worse than that. We don't shut down for the flu. But the thing is, if we let it run rampant, I mean, look at it. Even we already had stay-at-home orders, and it keeps on spreading like wildfire.
All they're doing is trying to slow it down so it doesn't overload the healthcare system. I understand that.
Yeah.
But
because I'd rather die in the hospital than in the parking lot of the hospital.
Inevitably, if you're going to get it, you're going to get it. I mean, it's what it comes down to.
Well, that's why.
Me personally, and you and I have talked about this, and we both agree on it. We both went to PRI. I had every single symptom of this shit at PRI in the first part of December.
Yeah.
You did too.
I did.
So did my son Alex.
Yeah.
When we came back, we were all sick as shit.
And it was horrible.
I was actually going to drive myself to the hospital one night because I couldn't frickin' breathe.
Yeah, and we called it the PRI plague.
Well, yeah, which but then it went from the PRI plague to the dome plague to the chili bowl
Bowl
plague. I mean, it just followed the stream of people at PRI from there to St. Louis to, the chili bowl, all that stuff.
Yeah, in Oklahoma.
So
yeah.
These freaking Chinese assholes have had this shit out here way longer than what they're admitting than it's been out there, is my opinion.
Yep, Josh says yep, he agrees.
Yeah.
As sick as so many people were, I think we're very fortunate that nobody died. Nobody died that I know of from PRI.
Not related to that I'm aware of. Obviously there's no stat on how many people died at PRI. But,
Well,
but
a few years ago.
I guess you can go to the Red Room down the road from the convention center and see how many strippers died. But
wow.
From whatever disease was spread to them.
And Brad says the same thing. He says, I for sure had this after PRI. Yeah, and I'm wondering if it was just a different strain of it, because, these viruses, they mutate.
That's the thing. It could have been a strain of this shit, like the first strain of it.
Yeah.
Because, if you think about it, we're at PRI. We've got people from all around the world there. We've got
as Wesley so brilliantly told it.
Of course. And we've got people from China. We've got people from that whole area where all this shit started.
Yeah.
At PRI. Run around shaking hands, having booths. There's Chinese booths there, for Christ's sake.
Well, and even if they didn't necessarily mean to bring it,
No,
they were on a plane.
They
were on a plane with somebody who had it.
Yeah, they're not going to mean to. They're not going to mean to bring
No,
it.
nobody
if
means
you're
to bring
sick,
anything.
you don't go somewhere.
Right.
The problem with this shit is you don't know you're sick and you go somewhere.
Yes.
So.
Oh, welcome to Crate CNN. Oh my God, Cameron, are you accusing us of being fake news? I have to ask the question. Is this, are we fake news?
I don't know. Can I be Wolf Blitzer if we are?
Gosh, I don't know. Yeah, you can. You can be Wolf.
That dude probably gets some mad tail.
Probably because his name is Wolf. All right. News said Joe Diffie, the country singer, just died from it. He was 61.
No clue who that is.
I don't know who. Real news, baby. He's we strapped so many people in seats demoing belts all up in their business. So true. So true.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Well, and for me, when I go to PRI, I'm just somebody. I guess because I'm one of the 12 women that are there. That I tend to hug.
It's not
hug
dressed in a hooker
more.
outfit and selling product.
Well, yeah, I guess. I've been accused where everything I wear is pretty much a hooker outfit. But
no, but it's going to be like you and Maria and Maria's sister and
Melanie and
Melanie and you guys
and Heidi from Ellis Sound.
Yeah, y'all are there to do business, and then you got like the snow bunnies running around.
But there's only about 12 of those now too.
That's true.
I've seen PRI change a lot over the years,
That's
and
true.
I always liked the Monster Energy girls. I never had a problem with.
Well, I don't have
any
a
of
problem
them.
with it. It was
Right.
joke,
But it's true. But all 12 of us, we and my friend Melinda from IWMA, the International Women's Motorsport Association. She's doing some great stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she's got a magazine and an online magazine, so she's somebody to check out.
But anyways, I think we all came back with the plague.
We
from
did.
PRI, and the PRI plague was probably some early variant of this shit going around, because there's no way in hell it spread around the world like it has now to literally every country without it being around for quite a while. And I think we're just all now noticing it.
Well, I think when you look at a 2-week incubation, I think that really, it means that a lot can spread far and wide.
Well, of
very
course,
easily.
Of course it can. I know that. I understand the whole principle of, one person catches it and spreads it to the next, and, it's like the whole thing of save a penny a day.
Yeah. Right, the exponential deal. Well, what's interesting is we are fortunate enough that we live in a county that currently has 0 cases, correct? We're still
as
zero.
of today, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all around us, but it just happens to be not here yet.
Right.
But I'm still taking every precaution. I have been. I kind of that's kind of my life anyway.
Well, I'm not licking doorknobs or anything, so.
Oh, so let's get back to recovery.
Yeah.
All right, so you think this is going to be prolonged? Do you think it's going to be a climb back?
I think it's going to, I think like the floodgates are going to open as soon as like everybody's able to do something. But just like it's like a tsunami. So it's going to go in and it's going to come out. You know what I mean? Or it's going to suck out, which is what it's doing now. Then it's going to flood everybody, and then it's going to suck back out again. essentially.
Okay, so
And-
I'm going to disagree with you.
Well, I mean, that's fine. You can, and we'll see who's right in the long run. I hope you are.
We will.
But-
So I think it's going to be a point source attack, and what that means is that if I can compare it to bodily harm.
Right.
So if I was to beat you up, like with my fists, and I was to beat you up, which I don't hit people, but
Yeah, you
but not anymore. So anyway, so if I was to beat you up all
Tell a
over,
story, by the way.
yeah, there's a whole nother story there, and you were bumped and bruised and all of that, then it would take you a while to recover from that,
Right.
because you're getting it from all sides. But if I was just to massively just slap you across the face or punch you in the mouth, you drop to the ground, you can get right back up from that.
Unless you break my jaw.
Well, suck it through a straw.
Okay.
I mean, whatever. Anyway, with our economy, I think that's what's going to happen. I think what we're going to have is a bunch of pent-up demand. I think people are going to, even somebody like me who I stay home a lot because I work from home, and
Right.
and my life is, I kind of leave the house like 2, maybe 3 times a week is about it. And now, I mean, like I want to kind of get out there just because we can't.
Right.
So I think you're going to have a whole bunch of pent-up demand. I think you're going to have some people with some extra cash flow or extra money with that. When you take $1,200,
Well, that
or
and the whole unemployment
$3,400.
deal. That
Well,
they're doing.
and yeah, I mean, in the unemployment, some people are going to make more.
Well, they'll make their unemployment plus $600 a week.
Well, that's $2,400 a month.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I think with any of us who have contracted businesses, even if jobs are shut down, it's not like a banking crisis like what we had in 2008.
No.
That was
it's nothing like that.
That was one of these things that was built on a collapsing house of cards, and once you pulled out one of the cards, the entire stack collapsed.
Right.
With this is a point source. It's a punch in the face, and it is, get up, all right, I'm here. And I think our government's going to have every incentive to get it back to
There's
going.
still going to be like certain industries that are going to suffer. Like airline industry, I think, is going to suffer from it, because who wants to be in a fucking germ tube flying at 39,000 feet? I mean, I think that's going to. I mean, people still have to travel, go to work, do stuff like that. But I think that'll be a bit of a slowdown for a while.
Well, it's.
I mean, not that it affects you and me per se, but like overall in the economy.
Well, my first thought was, man, I
got.
got another $1,200 coming my way. Where do I want to go? Oh crap, I can't go anywhere.
Mhm.
That's what I want to do. Is I want to be able to travel. I love to travel,
Right.
and I think the fact that people have been kept from traveling. Let's see, what's worse, watching 6 division of street stocks in one night or getting coronavirus?
The street stocks.
Yep, I'm gonna agree.
I'd rather have coronavirus and be on a ventilator in the hospital
Just like
than
I
watching
was-
6 divisions of fucking street stocks.
Just like talking about
Or-
like bruised, point load.
or the average racetrack that has to have 9 divisions, 1 late model division, and like 5 different divisions of 4 cylinders that I have no clue what the hell they are, and however many divisions of street stocks where I have no clue what they are, what the rules are, how they work. I mean,
Well,
it's
that
horrible.
really presents
horrible to watch.
what is the opportunity that we can really take from this coronavirus thing. Because to me, I'm going to look at it, what is the opportunity here? And the opportunity is, okay, wow, you've got people at home who have their attention. I mean, thank you all for being here. We got several people here tonight, and with we all get so busy in our lives, and there's always those things like, what are those things that you've thought, I would love to do that if I just had enough time? Well, wake up call. Now all of a sudden people have a lot more time than they had. So think about that as a business. I'm going to throw some light on us so that we're not
make it scary again.
yeah, I'm going to be scary again, but I don't really, I hate being in the dark.
Oh, yeah.
So, this is video, so it is what it is. But this is a great opportunity. It's a great opportunity to learn about marketing. It's a great opportunity to get things geared up and get those fan bases really going and energized, and so that when we are allowed to race, that, yeah, we know every racer is going to want to be at that track.
Of course.
But we really need to compete for those fans. That's because it's going to be a competition. Nobody's going to want to stay home, but there will have a myriad of choices to make. I mean, they
Yeah,
could
exactly.
go anywhere, and we want them to choose to go to the track because that's going to help sustain our sport.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I mean, you want them to go to the racetrack rather than Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so let's see. Steve, what's your opinion on ignition boxes for crates? Heard the MSD older 6 Series chip boxes are hard on components compared to the newer digital 6 Series boxes.
My personal preference is going to be the fast box. A couple reasons why is, number one, the fast box, both from driving with one of their boxes in my own car and talking to these guys versus MSD. Number one, everything with fast is made in the United States. MSD, they bounce back and forth between China and Mexico. With the fast box, they knock out every other ignition pulse when you hit the rev limiter, just like the MSD box does. But on the fast box, they never hit the same cylinder twice in a row. So it's almost like when you're driving one with a fast box, when you hit the rev limiter, it's almost like you drive through the rev limiter, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. You don't, like on a MSD, it's like you hit a Jake brake. I mean, you hit the rev limiter, it's like bang, 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 and you're hitting the rev limiter, it's like the car just goes whoa and shuts down. And the fast box, it's almost like you carry the momentum, but you never exceed that RPM, and it's because they don't knock out, even though they knock out every other cylinder, or they knock out every other ignition pulse, it's never the same cylinder twice in a row.
Yeah.
Where MSD still does that.
And it's
Now, maybe on some of their new trick high-end boxes, they've finally got a clue and don't do that. But I'm just talking from the boxes we would normally use in like a crate car.
Like the 6ALN.
Yeah.
I know people have asked me about that 7 box. Have you used that?
7s, yeah, we had one in Barry's house car when Ross ran at West Virginia. At Virginia Motor.
Yeah, with that 604.
Yeah, it was perfectly fine.
And you're using your regular MSD 85505.
Of course, we weren't beating the shit out of the rev limiter either.
True.
Up there, so.
Right, but you're using that with your regular distributor. And what kind of coil are you using? The regular, like the MSD blaster coil? With that 7?
No, them blasters are garbage. I hate the blaster coils. We need to go with the. God, I don't remember which one it is. It's the HVC. I think it's the blue one or the red one. I can't remember which one.
Yeah, HVC.
If you're going all MSD, then that would be the thing to use.
Okay, the HVC.
If you're not, if you want to use the fast system, then definitely go with their distributor, their box, their coil. It's the high 7 box is one we're using.
Yeah, high 7 box, and the distributor is the 1000-1510. Yeah. And he says, Brad says we can't run that in the IMCA cult.
Well, that sucks because that is a freaking cult. Trust me. You don't pay IMCA money. Your shit's not approved. Is what it comes down to.
Well, no. See, what happened was a few years ago there were some issues where there was a glitch in the fast boxes, and it allowed people to have a false elevated rev thing.
Somebody can modify your MSD box to do the same damn thing. So.
Well, that's why at some point IMCA had guys cut off their cars because it would reset if you restarted your car. So had them cut off all their engines and then start them up again. But then Fast kind of got a black eye. It's not like Fast designed them to do that, or we're trying to cheat anything out. But that's kind of what happened. And I thought they allowed those fast boxes again, but they could be doing it in the AMODs with the 604s and possibly aren't allowing that in the 602s.
Possibly. Unfortunately, I can't do anything with IMCA. So
no, but 602s, I think you guys have to run the HEI. So then all of this ignition box stuff is out the window with an HEI.
Oh, HEI? Man, that sucks.
Yeah.
They don't belong in race cars.
So tell us. That's a question I get all the time. Was there another question
up there earlier?
I'll look. But tell us what is an HEI and why does it suck?
An HEI? What is it? It's a piece of crap that was designed back in, I don't know, the 60s. So they don't belong in race cars. Just without getting into freaking details, because I don't want to go into a whole damn 2-hour explanation here.
Okay.
They don't belong in damn race cars.
We'll do that in a separate deal. So Mikey says he won a late model iRacing event last night. Hint, hint, get them stickers ready. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah, so it's getting dark on us now. I guess we started our...
It is, actually.
We started
Might have
our
started
video
later than what we needed to.
Well, we did, because we wanted to watch the press conference, the White House press conference, so that we could then argue about it afterwards.
That's true.
Because that's what's going to happen. We're going to see the exact same thing and have an entirely different opinion about what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's all right.
For the
it's
most
okay.
part.
Yeah, we are... we're well-rounded people. without, you know.
Maybe.
We don't have a herd mentality.
No.
We are individualistic. All right, so I think that's all we got for today. But, you know, we're so grateful for all the people who are tuning in. We'll start doing these every Sunday.
Well, let's do them every Sunday, and then like occasionally when we just feel random, we'll just do something random.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's like some subject that comes up or something, I mean, maybe people send you questions that they want answered live.
Yeah.
And we can go live and answer the question rather than send an email, which a lot of times, like when you answer questions, it's through email or PMs or whatever. You don't get the gist of the answer because you can't see the facial expression or the hand motions or the you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So maybe there's some shit that people want to talk about that's.
I love it. I love how Josh says coexisting, like
Yeah.
that whole that hippie thing. That's you have to
I've seen
explain
that.
that to me. So yeah, like the.
Where I'm from in California, that shit's everywhere. Everything's gonna coexist with a bunch of fucking Muslims who want to kill your ass. So that's normally how that works.
Yeah, and I'm hoping that when we do enough of these live videos, that at some point you'll express how you really feel about something.
Well, yeah. I mean, maybe one day.
maybe one day.
Yeah,
All
maybe
right.
one day.
Well, cool deal. So thank you guys all for watching. We're gonna cut out of here, and I think that's all we got for today.
Yep, that's it.
Happy
Far as
Happy
I know.
Sunday.
Sunday.
Happy Sunday. Get your surgical masks so we can be cool.
Kate's selling them for $125.95 each.
No, I'm not. I made one. Let's see. I learned something every show. Last time it was water wetter, and this time is fast boxers.
There you go.
So, cool deal. All right, well, read my lips. We'll be back. We'll see you guys again soon. Thank you.
Later.